Hello, my name is Artem. I'm the co-founder of Supplier. Supplier is an international company that has been working for over 10 years in international trade, procurement and logistics for clients from Europe, China, Southeast Asia and Australia. We've always worked on the side of businesses buying goods and equipment in Asia, and over these years we've come to understand exactly where the real risks arise when working with China. In this video, I want to briefly explain who we are, what we do now, and why our approach is especially important for companies in New Zealand and Australia that already work or plan to work directly with Chinese factories. Over years of work, we've seen the same picture over and over again. Most problems in international trade with China don't arise at the logistics stage or the payment stage. They arise earlier, at the stage of choosing a supplier. Online, all suppliers look roughly the same. Catalogs, websites, trading platforms like Alibaba or Taobao, reviews and ratings. But in practice, everything can turn out quite differently. A company might be a trading intermediary rather than a manufacturer. A factory might lack the stated capacity, documents might formally exist but not reflect the real picture, and sometimes businesses encounter companies that exist only on paper. This last option is the most dangerous scenario when sourcing from China. These risks are universal, but the further a business is physically from China, the more expensive each mistake becomes. We see growing interest from companies in New Zealand and Australia in sourcing directly from Chinese factories. The reasons are clear: businesses worldwide are feeling market pressure, customers want better prices, and companies are forced to find more efficient supply chains. At the same time, China has changed significantly in recent years. Yes, small workshops and semi-legal production still exist, but simultaneously China has massive high-tech factories with robotic lines and thousands of employees. And that's exactly why it's so hard today to find the right supplier. One who won't turn out to be a basement factory, a counterfeit producer, or a reseller whose only asset is an Alibaba account. Many companies in New Zealand still work through local distributors and overpay them. Not because it's profitable, but because they're afraid to work directly with factories. They fear the complexity of remote work, different quality control approaches, high costs, any failed delivery, and outright fraud. Unfortunately, these fears are often not without merit. Our independent supplier verification isn't an add-on service. It's a critically important part of the deal. Our goal isn't just to help you start working directly with Chinese factories, but to help you make informed and safe decisions. This means that we help find suppliers for specific tasks, check the legal and actual structure of the company, understand exactly who the client is dealing with, a factory or an intermediary, and assess real production capabilities and risks. With us, the client understands exactly whether it's worth moving forward with this supplier, or if it's better not to start cooperation at all and find a more reliable alternative. Working with China is not just about documents and numbers, it's about language, culture, communication style, and many nuances that are impossible to understand while only being online. Our team is based in Asia and works with suppliers on the ground. We check documents in Chinese registries, visit factories, and communicate with the management. This allows us to see the real processes and potential of the factory, understand risk even if everything looks correct formally, and build transparent and long-term relationships between the client and the supplier. This is exactly what gives a business an extra level of security and allows it to work faster and more efficiently. If you are considering purchasing or production in China and want to reduce risks even before signing a contract, this is exactly where our team can be useful. In the following videos, I will break down in detail where the search for a supplier in China begins, how trading companies differ from manufacturers and how to quickly distinguish them, which red flags foreign businesses often ignore, and what a real supplier check looks like step by step. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, it will be interesting.